Hey guys, how you doing? This is Freddie Cornell, promoter of Big Time Pro Wrestling. I'm here with Commissioner Christopher Angel. We're actually this beautiful day, Huntington, West Virginia.
Beautiful 92-degree weather day.
Actually, we're right across the street, actually, from one of our sponsors, as you can tell, Cam's Ham. I mean, look at that.
Yes, absolutely.
World famous Cam's Ham, one of the sponsors of Big Time Pro Wrestling. They've actually been the sponsor for the last almost 8 months now. 8 great shows in Huntington, West Virginia. They've been a proud sponsor, so we are thankful for having them. And also the other Lulu Mart, Funtime Entertainment. I mean, you know, we're always proud to have our sponsors.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So what you guys are in the corner with us today? What do you want to talk about, Chris?
Well, today on In This Corner, I mean, man, we've got a lot of things that I'd like to cover with everyone out there. First of all, Showtime Chris Miles will be in an upcoming MMA fight in Schenectady, New York. So hopefully he'll bring that MMA title back to West Virginia.
Yeah, I mean, we'd like to thank everybody who's been supporting Chris Miles. I mean, we are actually myself and a lot of friends and family is heading that way. I'll be heading out actually tomorrow morning early to going up there, and Chris is heading out tomorrow as well. So we are very excited and hope it turns out great, and he's in the best shape of his life, and this is a big opportunity for him. And so once again, thank you for everybody buying the t-shirts out there, you know, supporting Chris in this MMA title fight coming up this Saturday, you know, in New York. And very excited to get there and hopefully bring back that title back to
absolutely
the good old city of Huntington and the state of West Virginia.
All right. Well, also too, I'd like to also send out a shout out to a good friend of mine he works as a ring announcer up in our friend of ours promotion at NWF in Cincinnati, Sean Bossman. Over the weekend he had suffered some injuries, had some broken ribs, but we did see him at the PTW show on Sunday night, and he was getting through okay, but we just want to shout out to him, hope he gets well.
Yes, yeah, excellent. And I believe a big shout out to one of the stars that wrestled in Big Time Pro Wrestling before a couple times, Brandon Taggart.
Brandon, yes.
He'll be going to New York as a big opportunity. You know, big shout out to him going to New York for a wrestling event, and hopefully great news coming out of that. So.
Well, first we'd like to also get into this right here. Man, we had Saturday night's card at the Milton Volunteer Fire Department was one of the best action-packed parties that we've seen in Big Time Wrestling.
Top from bottom.
Top to bottom,
yes.
Absolutely. And Ricky Cardinal actually retained the BTW title. Now, Freddie, it looked as if we were going to have a new champion.
Christopher, you had to sit by trees, did you?
Yes.
Bugs outside. You know it's a nice day. It's bugs. You have to sit by trees. You got one of them hats on.
Yeah, but I'm in the shade.
What kind of hat is that, by the way?
That's a nice hat. That's what
a nice hat. What kind of hat is it?
That is a Stetson straw fedora.
Like one of the hats that Rufus would be wearing.
No, Rufus would never wear one.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Yeah.
Are you two related? I heard that. Big John from the radio station thinks that you two are related. Are you?
Well, nothing could be further from the truth. I am not related. And fans, I'll let you know right now, I am not related to Rufus. He's a professional colleague, and we leave it at that.
All right. I just want to make sure, because I heard news that y'all was related.
We are not related in any way, shape, or form. No, nothing against Rufus. He's a fine competitor, but we are not related.
Talk about Rufus. You know, what is that nut crunch he did on Chris Miles?
Low blow.
Disqualified in Milton. So he turned out getting disqualified. So and I think Chris gave him some few knockdowns there at the end. So I believe if Chris ever gets his hands on him anytime soon, he's going to return the favor.
He's going to return the favor, no question about that.
You was talking about Ricky Cardinal. I mean,
yes.
You know, I don't have nothing to say about Ricky right now. I mean, on that subject, Christopher Angel, I mean, you know, him and Simon, you know, I don't know about they so deep down below got with Billy Masters. I mean, you know, me and Billy goes way back, so evidently he was not lying when he said I know this person from a long, long time. So you know, Billy's actually from this area, Huntington, West Virginia.
Watch out over here!
I got something for you. Oh yeah. Score's even now, big boy. Oh yeah. Look what I found.
Thought we were good. Thought we were boys.
Him and his brother Brian actually got started in big time pro wrestling a long time ago. We're talking years back. You know, so I mean, you know, I want to leave it as that. I mean, you know, I said my piece that night to Billy, and you know, Ricky Cardinal, I mean, once again, stuck one right by Lord Crew, not once but twice. And the same night, Lord Crew went to the Battle Royal and defeated everybody there. And I mean, the last two was him and DC Ruffin, like we said before on that. I mean, but Lord Crew was victorious, and then got his hands on Lord. And then the last Billy Master come out of nowhere. Thought he was there to, you know, to help Lord.
That's the way it looked.
Yeah, because Billy Masters and Simon have a history also.
Right.
But no, I guess Simon paid him off.
There's an unholy alliance there, and I can tell you what, one of the things as commissioner that's starting to get a little under my skin right now, these foreign objects that are coming into the match.
Yeah,
now we have seen, this makes, what does this make? About 3 times we've seen the infamous chain. It showed up on Excalibur's match. Excalibur's no longer here. It showed up on Ricky Cardinal's match. We thought we had a new champion, and wow, you know, then this mysterious chain showed up. So I'm definitely going to be reviewing footage of all of these matches, and Simon Rothschild, I've got your number, buddy. I've got your number. That's all I'm going to say.
So how about August 3rd? You know, the birthday bash of Jimmy the Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant. You know, he'll be 77 years of age. I just got off the phone with Jimmy once again yesterday, him and Angel. So I'm really looking forward to that coming. August 3rd, you know, I'm actually planning on going to visit Jimmy before then. And have a one-on-one interview with Jimmy. Going to record it and share it on the Facebook page right here in the next. Actually, in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to try to make my way up there, or towards the end of July, but it'll be before the birthday bash. I know that, so I can't wait to make my way up there to talk to Jimmy one-on-one, and I believe you're going to try to make it along with us.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're going to sit down and have a good conversation about his, you know, his history of professional wrestling and his school. We're actually going to his school. So
Boogie helped you get started, didn't he?
Yes, Boogie helped me get started. Man, Jimmy.
How did that go?
Jimmy actually was a good friend of Jamie Ratcliffe Buddhas. So I had chances to go to his camp and, you know, to share his school, and it was wonderful. I mean, he helped, got a lot of guys, Death and Destruction, Frank Parker, Roger Anderson, Sergeant Long up there, I mean, the Bruiser up there. I mean, so many women and guys that he helped out in this business and taught along the way. I mean, his camp was victorious up there. I mean, one of the best professional wrestling camps that you can go to in the state of Virginia and towards that away in the Carolinas. So I mean, yes, Jimmy, I learned a lot of stuff, not from his school when I was there, but also some guys from here in this area he helped, like Tyson Smith. He'd been there, Shane Matthews, superstar Shane Matthews. He actually graduated his school. So I mean, he taught a lot of guys from here. But as I was saying, I mean, I've been in the ring with Jimmy a lot of times, and we always took care of each other, and he always thanked me for that. I mean, he always said, "Man, hey, bro, thank you for taking care of me," and stuff like that. I mean, so yes, I mean, I was blessed to been in the ring with him, and many stories, many talks, sit-down talks with him. His lovely wife Angel up there that takes good care of.
Who also makes wrestling gear, by the way.
Yes, makes wrestling gear. If you're looking for wrestling gear, go to Jimmy Valiant's page and you know, and get a hold of Angel on there. You know, Angel makes wrestling gear, made real popular gear for everybody. I mean,
Yes.
a lot of guys. I mean, even the Hearts, a lot of people. So,
Yeah, she does fine work, and because I think her background's in sewing and something like that.
Yes, I mean, she made my gear many times before in the past. Some of my students, a lot of the big time pro wrestling stars she made. So yes, I mean, she does still make gear. I mean, I talked to Angel, and yes, she's still doing it. As of now, yes. I mean, yes.
Well, August 3rd, as we said, we had the Boogie Bash. That will be at the Good Samaritan Community Center. But as again, we'll just talk about our special match with Jimmy Valiant. You'll be taking on Simply Irresistible Rufus with special referee Ghost Rider Kenny.
Yes, that's been appointed by the board of directors and yourself. So I'm really looking forward to that match. Yes.
The other matches we have signed for that evening will be Alex Zane versus Aaron Williams. And
now that's a match I'm really looking forward to. I actually, you know, brought that match into place, and it was actually supposed to be Man Fulton from OBE, and as you know, that he couldn't make it, and he called us and said he couldn't make it, so we had to find a replacement. And I actually reached out to, I mean, I was thinking, who can I get to come and wrestle Alex Zane? And man, I was just looking through my notes and past results, and I was actually on my Facebook page, and all of a sudden Aaron Williams popped up, and I'm like, that's the guy. So I reached out to him. I messaged him, and he's like, as of now, yes, I'm open. And I was like, gave him some details, and he was like, let's do it, you know. So, and I'm actually looking for that match. I mean, two great superstars, you know, that should already be signed in my book. So.
No question about that. And also in action that evening will be Nasty Nate Gnarly against Ricky Cardinal with Simon Rothschild for the BTW Championship.
Yes, and yeah, as of right now, that is the match. But as you know, we might be doing some changes to that match, and we actually got to meet next week. And as of right now, that's how it stands. But you know, Ricky Cardinal and Simon might have a little surprise for him that night. So,
okay.
So I mean, so we're actually talked about that. So as of right now, that match will stand, and but it could possibly
be something else.
It will be Nate Gnarly in that match. I will give Ricky that, but he has some unfinished business with some other stars, so we might stir up the pot there on Simon.
That's exactly right. And also too, ATM will be in action against Big Beef Garvin.
Yes, we could have a new River City champion that night. But I mean, guys, I'm telling you, I mean, Big Beef Garvin is the most powerful, I mean, superstar on the roster today. One of them, anyway, in big time pro wrestling, and
very intense when he's in the ring.
He came this close. I mean, he was there. He came that close to. He took Nate Gnarly to his limit, and he wants. I mean, and he's not done with that.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm telling you, it really could be. You know, heck to pay, but ATM better have his A game on, and we know ATM is. I mean, we see him a lot in action a lot, and I'm really looking forward for ATM to make his debut right in big time pro wrestling.
And also too, that on that card we have a tag team match, Everything Legendary versus Chris Miles and Austin Carte.
Yes, yeah, everything with Larry D and Max Led, I Quit match, tag team I Quit match, by the way.
Yes.
Yes, so really looking forward to that.
And aren't you going to have a somebody at the other end of your arm?
Paige.
Paige.
Yes. I am handcuffed to me, so make sure she will stay out of the way. So it's going to be a great night that night, man. Boogie's birthday bash. I mean, lots more. I mean, we got Laura Crew versus Billy Masters.
Yes.
I mean, I just actually signed that match myself. You know, just a couple days ago.
Reverend Ronnie Roberts versus Michael Payne.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what, Ronnie's gonna have his hands full. I know Michael. Me and Michael goes way back. We really do. I mean, so you know, Michael Payne ain't nobody to mess with.
Right. Well, all this action is going to take place on August the 3rd. Once again, that will be at the BTW home base, which is the Good Samaritan Community Center. That's located at 1610 Florence Avenue. in Harveytown, which is in Huntington, West Virginia. Now, all seats that night will be just $10, with kids under 5 and under 3. The doors will open at 6 with the bell time at 7.
Yeah, and now I believe next week we're going to, on your segment here on the corner, you call it, we're actually going to go back on some history on some past big time pro wrestling stars, right? And also
Yes.
talk about some legends that's been in and out of big time pro wrestling, and you know, and give them the scoop on that and where they are now and all that good stuff, and also talk about the upcoming new talent we got coming in as well, big time pro wrestling. So, am I correct?
Absolutely,
Right? So,
absolutely. And of course, Freddie, we want to wish you a safe trip to New York, and hope Chris brings that belt back to West Virginia.
I'm confident that he will. He's in the best shape of his life, like I told everybody, and everybody's been messaging me and asking me. So yeah, I mean, we're heading to New York tomorrow, myself is, and really looking forward to Saturday, and he's ready to go, man. He's ready to rock and roll and come out, you know, victorious.
Yeah.
So,
Now, my weekend is going to be spent in, I'm actually going to visit our friends at NWF, their show in Covington. I'm looking forward to Big Mama taking on Ronnie Nicole, which will be a monumental collision of gigantic proportions.
yes, yeah. Ronnie Nicole has actually been in big time pro wrestling before, and she's actually been to Japan several times, so we're looking for that, man.
2 ring veterans right
Yes.
there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Big Time Pro Wrestling. We'll get you updated next week, and we'll come back, you know, keep it live on my Facebook, Freddie Cornell, and we'll be going live, you know, and telling you the outcome of Chris's MMA fight. You know, he's a natural born wrestler, born and bred Big Time Pro Wrestling, and so. Got anything else to say?
I think I'm good.
All right, it's Big Time Pro Wrestling, Lords and Queens of the Ring. Thank you for joining us. See you next time.